Hello, Misfits. Welcome back to Tumble Hospital and in another episode of 2Point Hospital. In the last episode, we reached 2 stars in our hospital, which means this episode we will be working on getting 3 stars. We need to cure 200 patients, have a cure rate of 80%, which right now we have completed, have a hospital value of $2 million, which we also have completed, and thermal comfort of 90%, and we are at 71%. So let's hit play and get going. Staff promotion. Ellie Radish is ready for promotion from junior nurse to nurse. Promoting her will provide her with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. Sure, you can be promoted. We also have a staff request to promote 3 staff, so that is great. We currently have someone training. Their training is finished, so let's see, who can we train then? George Biscotti, let's train you for ward management 2. Let's check our temperatures. Okay, looks like we need a small radiator in there. I could probably use a small radiator right there. There we go. Put in some large radiators over here because it's counting this building even though we don't have anything in it. There we go. Let's turn that off. Thank you. Staff promotion. Troy Teeth is ready for promotion from doctor to consultant. Promoting them will provide him with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. Hank Studmuffin, the intern assistant, says, "Well done. We successfully completed the request from Hank Studmuffin. We promoted 3 staff in 180 days and received +25% happiness and 10 kudos." Health Minister visit. Health Minister Tarkin Foxbridge has informed us that he'll be visiting the hospital soon. He also reminds us that wasting valuable profits on patient comfort and well-being will not be looked on kindly. If he's impressed with the hospital, we might receive some of the county's healthcare budget as a reward. If we impress Tarkin, we will receive 8 rep and 10 kudos. Ward emergency. A group of ward patients have fled from an Orb Wellness Center and are looking for further treatment. Will be rewarded if we treat this group of patients. Should we have them sent here? Cure 6 patients with Portish head in 90 days, and we will receive 10 rep, 10 kudosh, and $10,000. Okay, our ward is already high profile. We have 2 extra staff, so hopefully that'll work out for us. Right. Over here, I think I want to try and do a reception. Needs to be a 2x3. Right, the hatch can go there. There we go. We can get a mini filing cabinet. Obviously a bin. And a small radiator. Oh no, 2 deaths. Not good. And some plants. There we go. Alright, let's hire some more assistants. Dolly Dump. Leroy Bucket. That looks good for now. Staff training. Ursula Radical. Janitor would like to be trained to head janitor. Okay. You have mechanics, motivation, and maintenance. Let's do maintenance too. There you go. Right, and we have a reception over here. I would like to put in a GP's office. But then this plant's gonna be in the way. Put it there for now. Okay, let's put in the desk. Actually, let's cancel. Do we have one we can copy? Let's copy. Will you fit here? You will. Let's just, I want to move. Move the door. There we go. Okay, now we need to hire a doctor. You know what? Let's hire Carrie Bunting. There you go. Alright, Jezebel Trout Doctor says, I love curing patients. I don't care who. I just love seeing their happy faces. I want to do it more. They would like us to cure 3 patients in 90 days to receive plus 50% XP, plus 50% happiness, and 10 kudosh. Sure. Alright, and then we were using the silver benches, it looks like. the rug. Alright. And then put some machines over here.
Police say they may have to evacuate the surrounding region, which sounds like a great excuse to go on holiday for a few weeks. Lucky people.
Alright, end of the year awards. Troy Teeth has won Doctor of the Year. Bella Rawhide has won Nurse of the Year. Willow Fox has won Rising Star. We have won the Employer of the Year, the Best Teaching Hospital Award, the Patient's Choice Award, and Most Prestigious Hospital. Alright, so let's get in. Some bins. We'll put in a magazine rack. Yes, we'll put it right there. Do we have a rug we can put? There we go. Give them a rug in there. Publicity update. Tarkin Foxbridge has sent us a handwritten note following his visit to the hospital. I'm saddened to say that you're performing to an adequate standard. My professional integrity implores you to improve in every way. My personal desires, however, ask you to crash and burn in as amusing a fashion as possible. Simply be more interesting. Ursula Radical is ready for promotion from senior janitor to head janitor. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +15% movement speed, +10% upgrade skill, and +20% maintenance skill. Special report. Well done. We cured enough of the patient group. This has helped our reputation and we've been sent a reward. We've cured 5 out of 6 patients with Portish head in the ward in 90 days and received 10 rep, 10 kudos, and $10,000. Alright, let's look at our illnesses here. 1 rage quit? Oh no. 10 fatalities in 4 years. It looks like monobrow is our lowest cure rate %, followed by jazz hands. Oh, there's nothing. Alright, staff promotion. George Biscotti is ready for promotion from junior nurse to nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. Our training is complete, so let's see who else we can train. Looks like Orlando Sofa can be trained for Ward Management 3. Okay, we need some more nurses. Let's hire Dwayne, because you can pretty much work anywhere except for the pharmacy. Oh, and the wards. There you go. Okay, looks like we need another cardiology. That's fine. We have room for that over here. And then we will upgrade that. Let's move this over here for now. 1 second, I want to build a toilet here. There we go. No, no, not an earthquake warning. New illness discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Head crab business. The sufferer's head has been seized by a rare form of parasitic crucian. Fortunately, a treatment is available that wrenches the creature from the victim, leaving their head healthy and uninfested. We'll send the patient for treatment in our deluxe clinic. Oh no, we failed Jezebel Trout's request. Let's see. Hire Chloe Moon. Okay, and you cannot do pharmacy or ward. There we go. Put a nice couple of benches right there. Bernard Boff would like to be trained as a nurse. Alright. Let's give you treatment. Looks like we probably should hire some more janitors. Alright, Madeline. And Frobisher Back Thumper. all we have left is to cure patients. We're only at 62 out of 200, not the greatest. Ward emergency. A group of ward patients have been stranded after a Bungle Meditech hospital imploded and are looking for further treatment. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group of patients. Should we have them sent here? Cure 6 patients with Portish head in the ward in 90 days to receive 10 rep, 10 kudosh, and $10,000. New illness discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, crossbones. Okay, that's definitely new. Skeletal rage, sometimes triggered by piracy, will send the patient for treatment in our fracture ward.
Patients now arriving for the ward. Nurse to plan clinic.
Some alarming reports of an earthquake causing considerable damage to a local hospital.
Let's
Hope
check
nobody
our
broke
queue.
anything, but if you did, at least you're in the right place for it.
All the VIPs are up there. Make that high priority.
Training course complete. Class dismissed. Doctor to the deluxe clinic.
Career goal achieved. Earned $10 million. Nice. Alright. Staff promotion. Bernard Boff is ready for promotion from nurse to senior nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. Alright, how are we doing on our training? Okay, we need to train someone else. Alice Lillywhite, you are ready for training. Alright, ward management 2. There you go. I think I want to get the cozy kiosk right there.
When you're first entering the hospital, please make your way to reception.
Laura Rhubarb, you will be working that. There we go. We've cured 82 out of 200 patients. Check our queue. Okay. Special report. Well done. We cured enough of the patient group. This has helped our reputation and we've been sent a reward. We cured 5 out of 6 patients with Portish head in 90 days and received 10 rep, 10 kudosh, and $10,000.
Jumbo Medical Solutions has introduced a wonderful new feature in all their hospitals. At one press of a button,
Ooh, looks like we need another pharmacy.
Jumbo product and have it flown in by drone directly to their room.
you. In there. Thank you. And then let's put in.
Doctor required at GP's office.
There. Staff promotion. Alice Lillywhite is ready for promotion from nurse to senior nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. Alright. Cooper Avocado would be like to be trained as an assistant. Customer service 3, there you go. Let's take a look at our patients. Happiness. Looks good. Health. Alright, not bad.
Announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
See what you need. Attractive environment. Nice. Okay, good. Reporter visit. Reporter for 2 Point Radio, Sally Fig Blanket, is in the area investigating reports that holistics are selling 0.1% potato water that doesn't contain any potatoes nor possess any of their curative potato powers. She's asked if she can stop by to do a story on the hospital. If she's impressed with the hospital, it could be good for our reputation. If we impress her, we could receive 8 rep and 10 kudosh. Yes, please. Our heart racer 2 can be upgraded. Drug mixer can be upgraded as well.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
We have officially cured 104 patients. Good. We don't have any queues, so that is good news. We need to hire more nurses, alright. Alright, Kendall, you're only able to do pharmacy, please. Kelly Bright. Okay, you are only doing ward. There we go. Alright. Fracture emergency. There's been an outbreak of fracture ward-related illnesses after complications from testing Bungle's mind-controlled jetpack. A group of testers are looking for treatment. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group. Should we have them sent here? Cure 5 patients with humerus injury in the fracture ward in 90 days to receive 10 rep to 10 kudosh and $10,000. And staff promotion. Cooper Avocado is ready for promotion from assistant to senior assistant. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, and +20% marketing skill. Promoted. You're welcome. Alright, let's see. Who else can we,
Snack machines need restocking manually.
train here? Alright, Dirk Legends. Let's give you treatment 2.
More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Staff promotion. Aurora Wetter is ready for promotion from janitor to senior janitor. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +15% movement speed, +10% upgrade skill, and +20% maintenance skill.
Patients arriving for the fracture ward.
Alright, we've got 3 nurses in there, so hopefully it will help. Treatment failed for hurdy leg. I'm so sorry. Chloe Moon, senior nurse, says, I'm not usually one for suggestions, but the other day I had this great idea, and I can't stop thinking about it. What if we were like to cure some people? Wouldn't that be cool? The challenge is to cure 10 patients in 90 days to receive +20% happiness and 10 kudosh. Oh no, we failed one already. Not good. Let's look at our queue, please. Alright, these are all VIPs at the top. Good.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Come on, guys. There's like 3 open beds yet. You can get them in.
Fracture ward. Calling nurse.
Okay, good. We got all the VIPs in there. Staff promotion. Dirk Legend is ready for promotion from nurse to senior nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. Chloe Moon says, well done, we successfully completed the request. We've cured 10 patients in 90 days and received +20% happiness and 10 kudosh. And training is complete, so let's see who's next on the training list. Petra. You know what? Let's give you some diagnosis skills. Publicity update. Silly Fig Blanket's latest county roundup just went live. Maybe it was a slow news day, but we get a nice big positive mention in it. This is good publicity for the hospital, but I wonder if it could be better. We received 8 rep and 10 kudos.
Some patients should be ashamed of their condition. You know who you are.
Special report. Perfect. We cured the entire group of patients. This has really helped our reputation and we've been sent a big reward. We cured 5 patients with humerus injury in the fracture ward in 90 days and received 15 rep, 15 kudos, and $20,000. So we're up to 135 out of 200. Alright, we need doctors. Where? Okay, so it looks like we need... I mean, they're not high Qs, they'll be fine. Right, let's look at our patient's health. Okay, you're already in there, you're already in there. Okay, not bad. Happiness is good, okay.
You're on the air with Ricky Hawthorne. Well, actually, I'm the one who's on the air. You're just listening to me being on the air. You're listening to the air.
Okay, training is complete. So let's see who's next on the training list.
Litterers will take the place of their rubbish in the bin.
Alright, looks like Bernard Boff is ready for training. Let's give you treatment 2. Staff promotion. Orlando Sofa is ready for promotion from nurse to senior nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. You've been promoted. Let's look at our illnesses now. Okay, good. All of our cure rates have gone up. That's good, that's good. Aubrey Boffin, you're hired. There you go. Staff promotion. Bella Rawhide is ready for promotion from nurse to senior nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. You've been promoted.
Nurse required in cloud clinic.
Oh wait, I'll see. we could probably take one away from there.
End of year approaching.
Oh my goodness, the end of the year rewards again? Okay. Okay. Oh no, open all. Okay. Doctor of the Year was won by Willow Fox. Georgina Hogwash won Nurse of the Year. Chloe Moon won Rising Star. We won Employer of the Year, Best Teaching Hospital, Patient's Choice Award, and the most prestigious hospital award again.
Doctor required in PADS lab.
No, potty mouth. I'm so sorry.
Doctor to the deluxe clinic.
The training course is complete. Meryl Beer, you are ready to be trained for Customer Service 3. What's wrong with you? Treatment failed for lycanthropy. Staff promotion. Kelly Bright is ready for promotion from student nurse to junior nurse. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +10% movement speed, +10% diagnosis skill, and +10% treatment skill. You've been promoted. Staff challenge from Laura Brass. They say, I've always wanted to see a large sum of money in person. I don't want to roll around in it or anything. I'm not weird. I just want to look at it with my eyes. They would like us to earn $100,000 in 90 days to receive +20% happiness and 10 kudos.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Look at them having a conversation. Well done, we successfully completed the request from Laura Brass. We earned $100,000 in 90 days and received +20% happiness and +10 kudos.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing. Earthquake warning. Staff should secure patients before securing themselves.
fracture emergency. A group of fracture ward patients have been unenrolled from an Orb Wellness Center and are now looking for further treatment. Will be rewarded if we treat this group of patients. Should we have them sent here? Cure 5 patients with humerus injury in the treatment ward in 90 days. In the fracture ward in 90 days to receive 10 rep, 10 kudash, and $10,000. And Willow Fox would like to be trained. Sure. Let's give you general practice. Oh, just kidding. The training room is not ready. Alright. Okay, now let's see who's ready. Kendall Rape. Treatment skill, because you're going to be working in the pharmacy. There we go. We're at 180 out of 200 patients. Make sure all of our VIPs are at the top there. They are. Good, good. Let's add in another nurse in there. Staff promotion. Madeline Chopper is ready for promotion from junior janitor to janitor. Promoting them will provide them with +1 training slot, +15% movement speed, +10% upgrade skill, and +20% maintenance skill. You've been promoted. Look at them. There they go. Yeah, they should all be able to just go right in. We have how many beds in here? 185 out of 200 patients. Oh, this needs to be repaired. Okay. Alright, good. All the VIPs are in there.
Have a snack. We'll be right back.
If I can get another one of these in here. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Okay, training course is complete. Let's see who's next. Kimmy Moore. Let's train you for you know what? Let's do motivation. Reporter visit. Two-port radio reporter Sally Fig Blanket is interested in visiting the hospital. If we impress her, we could receive 8 rep and 10 kudash. I mean, sure, but we've only got 5 patients to go to get 3 stars. Alright, lycanthropy. Okay, not good, not good. Special report. Perfect. We cured the entire group of patients. This really has helped our reputation. And we've been sent a big reward. We cured 5 patients with humerus injury in the fracture ward in 90 days and received 15 kudosh, and $20,000. We are at 196 out of 200 patients cured. That's the last item we need to complete in order to achieve 3 stars. We are so close. And we did it! We also cured 1,000 patients. Dear Hospital Administrator, 3-star hospital. 3-star hospital. Congratulations! Your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. I take considerable vicarious pleasure in your victory over the allegedly great outdoors. Hospital Administration 1. Mother Nature is 0. We received $30,000, 200 kudosh, and the luxury drink machine. And that is where we are going to end for this episode because we made it to 3 stars. We learned mostly about the ward in this hospital. It was all about fracture wards because the patients were outdoorsy people, so they were constantly breaking their bones and their faces and whatnot. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you missed an episode, I will leave a link to the playlist in the description below, and I will see you in the next video.